Hi there, in this video I'm going to explain you how you can identify the elements in Selenium using the advanced Xpath expressions. So Xpaths can be used to identify any kinds of elements, whether it is link, text boxes, list boxes, whatever it is. You can have a Xpath for each and every element that is displayed on the web page. And if with the advanced expressions, it will be very easy for you to identify the elements, no matter what complex the element is. So the first type is input element. Find all input elements with the tag input / input. That's how you can identify the elements in Selenium. Then if you want to find all the input tag elements having the attribute hidden, you can identify it like that. So give the tag name here. Remember that / is required. Then input, this is the tag name, and then here you have to give the attribute name and its value. Then next Xpath expression is used when you want to identify the element with the two attributes and their values. For example, if there are two elements, input elements with the type hidden, then it will return two elements. But to identify the uniquely, you can add another attribute like that. Then next is find all input elements with the attribute type containing hidden. Now this is really interesting function in the Xpath contents, which allows you to identify the elements where the attributes value contains some kind of substring, say HID or whatever it is. So you can identify the Xpath expressions using the substrings also, and this contains function is really important. Then starts with, this is another string function in Xpath that can be used to identify the elements starting whose attributes start with particular value. For example, this Xpath expression will identify all the input boxes whose type attribute starts with HID, and similar to the starts with, there is another function ends with, which allows you to identify the elements whose attributes values end with some substring. Then if you want to identify all the elements whose text contains password, you can use this one. If you want to find all the cells, table cells whose text is equal to password, you can use this particular syntax. Then if you want to find out the next cell, adjacent cell, you can use this Xpath expression. Say for example, you know that there is a cell with a value gender, and just adjacent to that there is a value of the gender, male or female. Then you can use this Xpath expression to identify the elements inside that cell or adjacent cell. Following sibling is the keyword you can use in the Xpath expressions. Then here it is to second next sibling of the TD tag having inner text gender, so you can put it in there like that. Then this attribute Xpath expression will find the TD which contains the font element containing the text 12. So this contains function is really important. Similarly, starts with and ends with functions are also important, and then following sibling and previous sibling. So following sibling and preceding sibling, these are also important because it allows you to move forward and backward direction. So I'm just gonna explain in brief like how you can identify the Xpath expressions using Chrome driver as well, like Chrome browser. So for that, I'm gonna open one website for you. Say for example, Facebook page, or I'm gonna open browser stack website and then just try to identify the elements in over here. So in here, so if you go to the contact, and here suppose if you want to find this element, now this has got ID cells dash name. So here in this Chrome we have got this developer tools, and with the help of which you can write the Xpath expressions. So I'm just gonna dock it at the bottom, and if you go to the console tab, here you can inspect it. And cells dash name, so if you go to the console, you can write the Xpath expressions over here. So $x, it means that we are writing Xpath expression, then double slash input and hit enter. So as you can see, it has found out so many input tags. So out of that, if you want to identify the input tag which starts with cells, you can use this syntax, starts with. Here you can give at ID attribute, and here you can give the value, say cells. So this time around it will find all the elements, input elements whose ID attribute starts with cells. So as you can see, there are these many ID attributes. So that's how you can check or say cells email. So it does identify just single. So that's how you can use the Chrome developer tools to identify the Xpath expressions, and then which you can use in your Selenium script. So you don't need to do trial and error. You can just write your Xpath expressions here, test it properly on your website, and when it works, you can just copy this part and use it in your Selenium scripts. So this is how you can use advanced Xpath expressions in Selenium to identify the elements. If you like this video, hit like button. Alternatively, you can also go to this blog in Selenium Interview Questions, and you can go through all these tutorials on Selenium if you want to learn more. If you like this video, hit like button.